right, welcome y'all. Another week of HOV and Big Time Takes. I'm your host HOV, waiting on Tiinnnee to join me soon. Thank y'all for tapping in to another week. It's Victory Tuesday for some of us, miserable Tuesday for a lot of us. Just waiting on Tiinnnee so we can go ahead and get into this Week 13 review, Week 14 preview. Tiinnnee got some things he got to do, so we're gonna try to make it short and quick as possible. Make it short and sweet. Waiting for him to join me. But until he do, you know what we do when it's victories around this thing. We grab a shot, we grab a glass. After that, it's built to ass. Salute. Woo. How y'all doing this morning? Happy Tuesday. See, I can't see any comments. Can y'all hear me? Y'all should be able to hear me. Can y'all hear me? All right. Just waiting for Tiinnnee to pull up in here, y'all. All right, there go a comment. I see you now. What's the deal with the good people, man, out there? Y'all know Tiinnnee like to make a grand entrance. Ooh, it feel good. Oh, we got 4 likes already. Got 11 people following up in here. Let's go. Make sure y'all like that man. It feel good for my team to finally have a bye this week. I ain't got to be stressed out. What it is, man. CMG. I get to watch all y'all teams play this week, man, and be stress free. No, that's a good thing about having a bye. Just to deal with my peoples this morning, man. So Tiinnnee don't want to keep this. He want to keep this at an hour, but he late. He running late. 6 minutes. So now we're gonna have to go over 6 minutes. We probably just get into like the few marquee matchups. You know what I'm saying? Over the past week. Yeah, Detroit hit, they got hit with some injuries Thursday. All right, here go Tiinnnee. Top of the morning.
What's up with it? It's a herd.
Hey, I thought that was a Commander's hat you had on for a minute, man.
No, it's Astros, man. You know I stay with Astro hats.
What's the deal
Ah.
with my boy?
Huh?
Said, what's the deal with my boy?
Oh, I'm good, man. How you feeling, man? It seems
Man,
like you've been hiding from me. I know you've been hiding from
I
me.
ain't been hiding.
Let's go, yeah.
You told me to shut up. I shut up. I,
Nigga said you made the rules. Now you talking about nigga hiding from
right.
you.
Nah, on Sundays, I work with my client, and his mom come visit him and take him out on Sundays. And his mom, she one of them ladies that she don't stop talking. So for 5 hours, it was all this. You know what I'm saying? I missed most of the Commanders game. Only watched the fourth quarter, and then we was out most of the day. So I missed all the other football. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah,
In my
yeah.
in my AirPods, I was listening to the game mostly until she talked to me. Then I gotta tune out the game and talk to her and shit. But this might be my last Sunday working, my nigga. And then I need my Sundays back. I'm going to New Orleans next week. I'm going to DC the week after that. So that's gonna be it for me on Sundays. She taking away my football.
Wait, You going to? Y'all play New Orleans?
Yeah, we play the Saints after this week.
You tight? You going to two games? Two
Yeah,
games is tight.
yeah, man. Got to, man.
Say y'all doing it up this year. Y'all doing it
Yeah,
up. So
yeah.
what you get? So what you get to take your shot? Do I get to take my shot?
Take your
What's going?
mine already.
Oh,
Go.
my microphone.
I'll take it again with you. You know what we do. When we stop, we grab a bag. After that, it's built to ass.
Yeah. Now, I ain't got. I just got some. The Kool Aid cup.
Shit, the Kool-Aid cup. All right, man. Let's get into it, man.
Let's go.
All right. So you said you got some things to do today, so we got to keep
Yeah,
it
I gotta
short.
go. I gotta go to my job and see what's going on now. It's about that
Oh,
time.
hey, when last time you work?
Huh?
When the last time you been to work?
Like July.
I was about to say because you started working because you went on tour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I ain't been seeing you do the late nights with Tiinnnee at
Yeah. Cause my back still hurt. It's
oh,
spinal.
uh, but take a shot for the pain, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here you go. I got my Kool Aid cup.
Salute. All right, so let's get into the Thursday games, the Thanksgiving games. Starting off with the Bears and the Lions. Good game, 23-20. Bears could have won this game, could have put that strike on the Lions record. They had ample time and opportunity to do it in the last 2 minutes, and they struggled to get aligned, get a snap off, call a timeout, regroup, get their head in the game. Was an epic fail. It led to their coach being fired. How did you feel about that?
I mean, you gotta learn how to win. It's a way to win, and most teams just know how to lose type shit. Like it's like when the Patriots is good or how the Chiefs is right now. They just know how to win at that time. You will never see the Chiefs make that mistake. It's just they just too seasoned, and I feel like with the rookie, well, is that coach, the head coach, the rookie now too, huh?
You said the head coach.
Yeah. Have you been a head coach before?
He no, but he been a coach for a couple seasons though.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. Well, I just say that to say, well, they offensive coordinator because they fired their offensive coordinator. Then they
Yeah, and they had an interim. They pass game coordinator became the offensive coordinator.
have he ever been an offensive coordinator or nah?
Nah, not
Or
that
you don't know?
I.
That I'm just saying it was just like with the rookie quarterback. It just seemed like they needed a vet out there, like whoever was in the chain of command. They needed them to just calm everybody down, call a timeout instead of letting fucking 30 seconds go off the clock with a timeout in your hands. Like it's just they don't know how to win. That's just the goddamn bottom line.
If I ain't mistaken, they had two timeouts left, right?
I think it was one. I think it was one. It was
Oh,
one timeout because they still had enough time. If they would have called it right after the play, it would have been like 33 seconds left. It would have been no timeouts with 33 seconds left, and that's still enough time to either get your field goal team on the field and kick it, or spike the ball, or it's just a gang of time to do some shit.
and then they was in field goal range too. Am I correct?
Yeah, yeah, nah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. They could have just ran the ball right there to get a little closer for him, and then but he
Right.
went for the gusto. Because he took so much time in the fucking cloud. I don't even think the receivers knew what routes around. I don't even they didn't know what to do. They didn't
Yeah,
know what to do.
that shows immaturity far as the quarterback, the coach. In those
Yeah,
moments that nobody knew what to do. You feel me?
exactly.
Call a timeout, regroup, draw some shit up. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you would think like, damn, I got 33 seconds. Like, it ain't gonna take 33 seconds to run this play.
Yeah,
Like, you gotta think like that was like, I get that too, not calling a timeout, but then them wasting 33 seconds is the offense looking like they waiting on him to call timeout. They just don't know. They didn't know what to do. They
they
just everybody waiting on something.
they just come into the game not prepared for those type of moments. That's being unprepared because you're supposed to practice that.
Yeah.
You supposed to practice those type of moments. You feel?
Hold on. Yeah. All right. Z3 funny go.
Yeah, you supposed to practice those type of moments. I remember I used to practice that with the kids. You feel me? No,
Yeah, 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 for sure.
every time, you feel me, I feel like we should like towards the end of practice we do a hurry up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get 10 seconds to line up and get a playoff. You feel me? It's not gonna take 10 seconds to run this play. It's gonna take, you know what I'm saying, at minimum 5 seconds, 6 seconds to get a playoff, and then y'all hurry up and get back on. You feel me? Y'all get back on the line. But that's crazy. These is grown ass professionals and they all look lost out there.
Nah, they for sure look lost. They didn't know what the fuck they was doing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, damn, I'm looking at it. I'm like, damn, a lot of time going off the clock. And then when he hiked the ball, instead of him just throwing it away, he took all the time off the clock too. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
these niggas tripping.
Trying to make something happen like this USC, man.
Yeah.
This ain't college.
They just need a good coach, they need a good coach and some linemen.
Fact.
Cause Caleb Williams been playing pretty straight.
Yeah, since they fired the offensive coordinator, he has been.
Yeah, he been
But
playing pretty good. They say he ain't threw no pick in a minute.
yeah, but they still ain't won shit since
Yeah,
that.
they ain't won in a minute since that Hail Mary.
0-6 since then.
It's crazy.
Yeah, man. So Lions move to 11-1. Bears fall to 4-8. Next game, y'all against the New York Giants. Uh y'all beat them 27-20. Y'all move to 5-7. They fall to 2-10. How did you feel about that game?
I basically knew we was gonna win that game for sure because we haven't won a home game in a long ass time.
Hmm.
And it was Thanksgiving. It was a big game. They got their backup quarterback, they backup quarterback, because I
Right.
don't think DeVito played. So I just knew we was gonna win. Like, that was a game where it was hard for us to lose. It was just hard. Like, even I didn't care how I really looked. I
Mm.
just knew at the end of the day we was gonna win. And us beating y'all, that was a surprise. So it was like, shit. Now we back in the mix, even though we far, but we still in the our name's still over there in that hunt.
Yeah, if we went to bed and can't win no more, and y'all went out, y'all can definitely take that seventh spot.
It's gonna be tough though, cause you still got over there that Detroit, Minnesota,
They in there
and Green
regardless.
Bay.
They in there regardless. Those three. We hold the last spot, the seventh seed.
Oh, you said those three in there regardless?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it would take y'all to win out, you know what I'm saying, to put the pressure on us. I'm not worried about nobody in the West because they gonna cancel each other out.
Yeah, yeah,
It's,
yeah.
it's gonna be the whoever win the division come out, to go to the play out of that division.
Yeah, then that other, yeah, you're right. We just We just ain't got no tiebreakers against nobody. Like, say if we tie like with the Falcons or even though the Niners ain't gonna be there, say the Niners, just all the teams that we need to go in front of, we lost to type shit.
Oh yeah, fact,
So
man.
it's gonna be tough for us to make it, but hey, you never know. But I just knew we was gonna win though. That was an easy game just because, like I said, we ain't won at home in a long ass time. It was Thanksgiving. That was just a game that like that was an easy W.
Shout out Yazzers in the chat, man.
Shout out Yas.
Hey, so Rico Dotto been busting lately, man.
He been running hard. He been
So
running hard.
what changed over there?
Uh shit. Really, we just start stepping it up. Really, that it ain't nothing like no coaches change or nobody been fired or nothing like that. We just really just been stepping it up. We be killing ourselves. We beat ourselves all the goddamn time.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to not have no 100-yard games, and then the last 2 weeks, Rico Dotto busting for 100. Know what I'm saying? Over 100.
I mean, I feel like Rush
Oh
when Dak was quarterback. You know, we paying Dak all his money. Rico ain't doing nothing the first couple of carries and shit. So then we just throwing all game.
yeah, it do seem like y'all not over relying on the pass game, and y'all are relying more on the rush. So
Yep,
y'all giving him more than just a few carries. He carrying the ball 20 times. You give a running back 20 times to get loose, he's gonna break loose. You know what I'm saying? At least half the times.
exactly.
Yeah,
He gonna do something with it.
but I've been impressed by him though these last few weeks.
Hell yeah, I got him on my fantasy squad. I need him.
Okay. Uh, the Thursday night game, Packers versus Dolphins. Packers winning 30-17. They move to 9-3. Dolphins fall to 7-5. You seen that game?
5-7.
I mean 5-7. Yeah,
Yeah, it's just once that it get cold and all that. Once that start being pressure, it's just pressure on the regular game. Cause you
yeah.
know they say Tua can't play in the cold, so I just feel like he trying to prove something and shit. They can't play in the cold. It's like they not a when it's cold and shit. You want to be able
They're
to
tropical.
pound the ball.
They're a tropical weather team.
Yeah, exactly. When it's cold, you want to be able to run the ball. Ain't nobody out there trying to run streaks and all these wheel motion routes and all that when it's fucking cold as hell out there. You gotta be able to run the ball when it's cold. And they H ain't cool, but he not no bell cow back. He a home run back where
Yeah,
he'll
scat
get up
back.
out of there.
Yeah, scat back.
Yeah, he a scat back. Yeah, he not no bell cow back. And like Green Bay, Josh Jacobs, that's what you need in them cold weather. You need Josh Jacobs to, you feel me?
Right.
So yeah, Dolphins, they finesse. They not gonna make no noise. Tua getting hurt. That they lost too many games and
Oh
it's
yeah,
just about to get cold. It's over for them.
yeah. It's done with. Uh, then we had a Friday game. I like the Black Friday game. Uh,
Yeah, yeah. Black Friday game was cool.
yeah. Chiefs and the Raiders. Chiefs winning 19-17, moving to 11-1. Raiders fall to 2-10. They eliminated, even though we didn't have them going to the playoffs. No way. Uh, how did you feel about that ending?
Shit, like the Bears ending. Like they just don't know how to win. Like they really don't know how to win. That shit is crazy. That's it's like winning is a skill, but it's like come on now. Some of this shit I be feeling like they just didn't want the Chiefs to lose type shit. Like somebody made the call for upstairs. Like ain't no way you fucking hike the ball.
Right. So I told my wife we was out, right? We was out, she was getting her truck service. So we walked down the street to Buffalo Wild Wings so I can watch the game, right? So by the time we sat down, it's about a couple minutes left in the game. So I'm like, watch this last 2 minutes. It's a close game. They just made a stop to get the ball back. I'm like, watch the referees or watch how this game end dramatically. And look how it ended dramatically. This nigga not even paying attention to the snap. The goddamn center going off, and it's his fault. and they fucking lose the ball, and I'm like, Chiefs get bailed out again on some last minute shit to be one of the best teams that had one of the best records. I'm like, they had that game in their hands, bro, and lost it. And you can just see Antonio Pierce, he probably don't care about the overall record and how the season was going, but you can tell he wanted this game because this is how he beat the Chiefs last Christmas. You feel me?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
we didn't go to the playoffs or nothing, but I was the interim head coach. You know what I'm saying? And I helped us beat the Kansas City Chiefs, the fucking world champions. You know what I'm saying? But you can
yeah,
wanted this game, and they did everything in their power to put them in a position to win, and the players fucked this one off.
yeah. That shit it don't make no sense. I'm like you said, these is professionals. These is people getting paid millions of dollars, and it's like you just hiking the ball or you not paying attention to the snap. Like this is critical moments. This
Yeah,
is like W's and L's. This is the win or lose again. This ain't in the fucking second quarter.
right.
This is like the drive. This the drive. We can't
Right.
have no penalties. We can't have no turnovers, of course, because then you lose. No penalties, no turnovers.
Yeah.
Nigga, fucking penalty. I mean, he turned the ball over. That shit don't make no sense. I don't think the Chiefs. The Chiefs better be careful because Buffalo is right there, and Buffalo got the tiebreaker over them. So if they both finish with the same record, Chiefs gonna have to go to up there in Buffalo. So I feel like they need to be careful and get home court advantage because for sure how they playing, they not gonna three-peat. If they
Oh,
can get home court advantage, I feel like their chances go up a little higher because they'll get that bye and home court advantage. But if they don't get that bye and that home court advantage, they not three-peating because
right,
they just keep getting by. Ain't no way they gonna keep like just the lottery chances. Like the ball ain't gonna just keep bouncing that way. Like you gonna be on that other end, and
right.
it's gonna hurt in the playoffs. Right when you like, oh,
Yeah, they
somebody
they
go cry.
they keep so they find ways to win, and then somehow, some way, they get blessed by the football gods, and it's in their favor at the end of these games. You know, the blocked field goal, this shit, a pass interference,
The
shit,
toe.
shit just been going their way. It's crazy, but while we was out watching this, it's uh, it's a restaurant full of Raider fans, and you should have seen the devastation once that fumble, that snap fumble. You should have just seen the people faces, and I'm looking like it was one Chief fan there. I'm like, you better get the fuck up out of
For
here.
sure, because niggas start tripping when you lose like that, and you
Yeah,
don't want to be. You be happy, you talking shit, aha, yeah,
yeah,
you'll get banked.
right. That nigga was like, yes, let's get up out of here.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy. Just think about people that had chili on that game.
Oh
You
yeah,
got the Raiders, they the underdog, so you put something on them, you winning big.
I'm
You
sure.
get what I'm
I'm
saying?
sure the Chiefs didn't cover.
Yeah, nah, they didn't cover. But I'm saying if you just took a money line, you getting double or
Yeah,
something. Like you just gonna get a lot of chili, and now you like we got it,
right.
and it's fucking that's a cold way to lose. That's a bad way to lose. A fucked
Right.
up snap.
And no matter how bad the Raiders are, this is a bad team. They traded Devontae Adams. Gardner Minshew hurt. This dude just came back from breaking his thumb on his throwing hand. They done had about 7 running backs this year. They offensive
Yeah,
line suck. They the last team in the league far as rushing. This
they
that's
only got they only got Bowers. That's they only.
it. That's
That's
the
it.
rough far as this team, dog. And look how they playing against the Super Bowl champions.
Yeah.
That shows a lot about the Super Bowl champions. But this shows
Well, I mean,
the
you got to think too. They waiting for the playoffs. I mean, they trying to get right, but they really waiting for the playoffs because they trying to three-peat. They on a mission, and then they the Super Bowl champions. So like I said last week we didn't do it last week, but the other week when I said when they played the Panthers, I'm like this the Panthers Super Bowl. Like
Yeah,
they gonna play their hearts out. They off a bye. They about to play their hearts out, and then they win in overtime on some shit or something like that. So it's just every week they gonna for sure get everybody best shot because it's especially like a losing team. The Raiders, this was their Super Bowl, like you said. Pierce wanted this bad just because it's like shit. This is my Super Bowl right here.
right. Hey, good way to segue talking about the Panthers. Let's talk about them. They lost to the Buccaneers in overtime, 26-23. This is a different Panthers team from the first half of the season.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, what you call it? The benching made. I feel like it worked. I feel like the benching worked with them and the Colts.
Yeah,
Uh, I feel like shit. The quarterback. You put them. It'd be a lot of pressure on them if you know that they know they starting the next week, no matter what they doing. Like I feel like every other position for the most part, you can't fuck up like that because you know somebody else right there.
yeah. So they stopped taking a position for granted because they know they
Yeah, because
got.
that quarterback, you like shit. I could throw 10 picks. They got shit. Who they gonna put in? No, they gonna still keep me in.
Yeah, and both of them niggas got snatched out by some old ass niggas. Niggas,
Exactly. So
niggas.
I feel like Bryce Young wasn't that. He was straight in college. So I'm like, he went to a bad organization, but he was just looking weak out there type shit. But now he putting together some shit, putting together a couple of drives and shit.
Yeah,
So yeah, that was good. But Baker Mayfield, he he just uh he
he
just played
clutch.
hard.
He clutch.
Yeah, he is. He
He
is. He like the pressure. Like Baker Mayfield ain't about to do no shit that the Bears and the
right,
Raiders did.
right. We done seen him do this over and over again, and I think that's like the underrated part of his game. You feel me?
I always fuck with Baker for what he did to the Rams. No, what he did to the
To the
Raiders when he played for the
right,
Rams. I
exactly.
Baker is he low key nigga got to the team on Wednesday. He didn't even know the plays.
You
He got
exactly.
to the
He
team
had a
on.
play script. That's, you only been here 2 days. We don't give you this.
2 days.
You remember this? And I remember I was in DC for that game. I was in DC and I'm watching in the hotel room. I said, I'll be damned. This nigga beat them and he only been there for 2 days.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, it
that
was
was
low
wild.
key. I think I was at that game. I
Yeah.
think I was low key at that game because it was at SoFi. I think I was at that game low key.
Okay.
And yeah, I just remember he had to drive far. He had to march the whole field. I'm like, how does nigga even know the 2 minute drill plays and shit?
Right, right. That nigga
And once he won that, I'm like, okay, Baker, like you said, he just clutched. Like that's just a winner.
that nigga was like, y'all just get open.
Yeah.
Get open. All right.
Nigga over there drawing plays on his head and shit. You know that palm route.
Right, right. I- oh shit. Hey, that's exactly what that nigga was doing. Hey, that nigga was like, they was feeding him shit in the headset, and this nigga telling them they know what to do, but he don't know what to do. Them niggas telling him, hey man, I'm running the post corner. I'm running a
Yeah.
5 yard out.
He got to just remember take all that in, but nah, real shit. That nigga Baker Mayfield, he a clutch quarterback. He tough. I wish they still had Godwin. Mike Evans coming back. That he just a red zone. He tough in that red zone. So
But
I like them winning that division.
yeah, I hate that they lost Godwin too. I hate that by them losing Godwin and Mike Evans in the same game, they lost all those games after the fact. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and they was in them though.
They was in them, but now they still got action at winning the division at 6-6 because the Falcons are now 6-6 and they trending down terribly.
Terrible. I I was I fucked around did a prize pick bet on fucking Matt. What's that nigga name? Who they quarterback?
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins. I was about to say Matt Ryan. Yeah, Kirk Cousins ass. I did a fucking cause I'm looking. I'm like, damn, he ain't threw 2 touchdowns since like October or something crazy.
Wow.
I'm like, it was something crazy. I'm like, he gotta throw 2 touchdowns today. They off they bye. I'm just thinking like he gonna throw 2 touchdowns. That nigga didn't throw no 2 touchdowns,
That
bro.
nigga throw no touchdown.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't throw
Four
nothing.
picks.
Bruh, I'm like, ain't no way. He the one who fucked up the parlay, and I only picked him just cause I looked at his shit. I'm like, he just do. That's Kirk Cousins. It's a division game. I mean, not a division game, but yeah, no, they wait, who they play against?
No, they played against the Chargers.
Oh yeah, the Chargers, but it was on the road, right? Chargers was on the road.
Yeah, Chargers on the road.
Yeah, I'm thinking home game off a bye. That's what it was. Home game off a bye, and that nigga threw picks.
Yeah, man. I seen this type of game coming. I had picked I do the football pools every week, so I'm like, Chargers about to kill Atlanta in this game. So I'm like, I'm making sure I'm gonna start Bijan Robinson because that's probably gonna be the only offense they got, which he was. I'm like, but I ain't fucking with nobody else on prize picks for Atlanta. I normally fuck with Darnell Mooney. I'm like, not today though.
Yeah, nah, I said did my homework on them niggas. They teed.
Yeah. So Chargers moved to 8-4. Chargers looking real solid, looking like they playoffs is in the near future for them. Atlanta's gonna be fighting for that division. If they don't win that division, they won't be making it to the playoffs again.
Yeah, no, I think Atlanta is they. I don't know what happened to them. Like they look. I don't know what's up with that division. Like the Saints looked good in the beginning, then they fell off. Then Atlanta was so promising. Oh, Kirk Cousins, they just missing the quarterback. Here come Kirk Cousins. Then boom, they 6-6 now. I'm looking at all these teams. I'm like, they right there with the fucking Cowboys.
Saints, Saints had a gang of injuries though. Derek Carr, Chris Olave, Rasheed
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Taysom Hill. You feel me? Marshawn Lattimore. They had dudes to go down all at once. You feel me? So while they was on a high horse, that motherfucking high horse got shot down, and they been in the shit ever since. But now they trying to play. They trying to play catch up, and it's a little too late for them. But
Yeah.
well, it's not a little too late. They still got action in their division. Had they beat the Rams this week, they still had action.
Yeah, nah, I don't like them.
So look, with that being said, they 4-8. They would have been one game behind the Falcons and the Saints.
Yeah, because they
Falcons
6-6.
and the Bucks. They
Yeah,
six.
they would have been 5-7 there, and the rest of them 6-6. Yeah,
Yeah,
that it
right.
is, and they still got to play each other and shit. So yeah, like I said, that division is weird. That division is weird because if the Saints still do technically got a chance, but
Right.
I just like you got to win the game against the Rams at home, and it's like that's a gotta have it type game.
That division 9 wins to get you the division. Eight
Yeah,
8 and 9 might get you the division.
yeah, nah, that division, but they gonna be tough. They gonna be tough in the playoffs though.
Yeah, especially Tampa Bay. They
That's
always
what I'm saying. If Tampa make, that's what I'm banking on making it. If Tampa make the playoffs, they gonna be tough.
is. So the Saints lost to the Rams 21-14. Rams are 6-6. It's a lot of 6-6 teams.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say I'm looking up. The Cowboys is right there. Everybody by the Cowboys. I'm looking at Pud team, looking at Terrell team, looking at MN team. I'm like, all y'all niggas. I'm looking at Cheddar Chulo team.
oh,
I'm like, all y'all niggas right here
all
with
y'all,
me.
all y'all right there. Y'all swapping out to trying to make them playoffs.
That shit funny.
All right, so the Colts beat the Patriots. It was a lot of close games. Every game was a close game this week, with the exception of Sunday
Y'all game.
football, the Bills and the 49ers, and us and the Titans. Uh, Colts win 25-24. They beat the Patriots. Uh, Colts is 6-7. Patriots fall to 3-10. How did you like that game? You watched that game?
Nah, I didn't watch. I didn't watch that game. I mean, it's crazy because I be having. It's like the more football I try to watch, the less football I can watch. If that makes sense.
I
So,
understand. Cause
okay,
so,
yeah.
so when I'm at work and I'm dealing with this dude mom, I can see probably like one game. It depends on what time she comes. She be coming at 9:30, my nigga. So she be coming right before football about to start. So I can't watch the 4 games like I normally do. You feel me? So when we
Yeah,
commercial or something, I'll try to tap into another game or something. But Nigga, by the time the 1 o'clock games come on, I be whooped. I be taking a nap. I be falling asleep on those games. You feel me?
Yeah.
I hardly get to see those, and then I'll watch the Sunday night and the Monday night game. Yeah, but this was a good game. Anthony Richardson let them down to to tie the game up. Well, they was down by when they scored, they was down by one, and then he punched it in for the 2-point
Oh,
conversion.
they went for the win.
Yeah,
That's tight.
yeah,
That's tight.
he went in
Is
there.
that when he did like the 360 celebration in the end zone?
Yeah, yeah,
That was a two. Okay, I
yeah,
seen that highlight when he ran it in, and
yeah,
I was like, damn, that nigga did a whole 360. I
yeah,
was like, he was hyped, but I didn't know that was for the game. That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
That was for the game as wow.
Hey, he came back with a vengeance too, man. He got a resurgence too. Out,
Yeah, he's still inaccurate and
yeah,
all that.
yeah.
Like,
Not polished. He's not polished. He raw talent. You feel?
yeah.
You can tell he didn't go to no quarterback camps. He wasn't. He didn't have a chili for it. So he what I'm gonna do is go to his backyard and we gonna throw this football. You feel me?
Yeah, he all instincts.
Yeah, he that type of player. Um,
But
next,
they got action. They got action at making the
oh
playoffs.
yeah, yeah, they do. They definitely do. Uh, the fucking Texans keep fucking around. They right on their heels.
What's
Uh,
the Texans record?
I want to say Texans is 8-5.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, let's go to that game. Texans, they beat the Jaguars 23-20. I'm sure you seen a dirty hit from Aziz Al.
Dirty?
It wasn't it all right, it's 50-50. Because
Yeah, I'm about
he
to say I was look at it as dirty.
he still could avoid hitting him with his helmet. You feel me? Now him giving himself up, he running too fast to just not hit him at all. You feel me? But to go in with your helmet, like you knew what you was doing because you was already down on the ground when you went in with your helmet. You feel me?
But he didn't hit him with the helmet though.
Yeah, he did.
He hit him with the forearm.
Nah, nigga, he hit him with the helmet and the forearm. That that's
I didn't see no
that's what made him do the fencing position.
the physical position because he hit his head on the ground.
Nah. He hit his.
That's what
You
look.
gotta watch it.
He went with to me. He
Hold
went
on,
with his forearm.
let me
He
see if I got it right here.
okay. Yeah, to me he went with his forearm and he hit what you call it and made him hit bounce his head off the ground.
Boom! Look, helmet.
I hope they do a close up instant replay. Try to zoom in on that motherfucker. Did you did a you just did? Do they show a replay of it or that was just the scrum? The scrum.
That's that's just the highlights. Look, boom.
That's all forearm, bruh. That's all forearm to me.
Let me see.
That's all forearm. He said, "Let me see it. Put the glasses." It ain't. He had the brace on the forearm. Like he went with the forearm. He didn't go helmet to helmet.
Oh yeah, it looked helmet. It looked helmet. The
It
helmet.
looked helmet to helmet, but it was all forearm bank.
That's still to the head though.
That's still I agree. That's still to the head, but I'm saying that's why I say it wasn't dirty. It wasn't helmet to helmet. It was the
And,
forearm. It was
and
more the
from the backside, it do look. They look. It looked like he led with his helmet.
yeah. But you seen it was all forearm
Look,
though.
it go better. Yeah,
Yeah,
forearm, but straight to the head though.
straight to the head. But that's because A, he's sliding, and B, because he slid late. So I mean, I get that. It was more because of the results. It's more because the nigga got injured and he on the ground, game banging and shit. It's more that.
Yeah,
So it's like when they see that, they like, oh, because if he wasn't hurt or if he would have bounced up, they probably would have still threw a penalty. But the suspension, nah, and like I just feel like it was an overreaction because the quarterback got hurt. That's
yeah.
that's what I really think. I,
I,
I mean, it's a borderline play, but it wasn't dirty. It was like against the integrity of the game a little bit, but it wasn't dirty.
it was in the field of play though.
That's what I'm saying.
It was
He,
it's field of play, but
I
he
can't
got.
call it dirty. I really wouldn't call it dirty.
I wouldn't call it dirty. It just was a. It was
I
a.
wouldn't have suspended him for 3 games either.
Yeah, that was a little overboard. One game, cool, but three, that's absurd.
They said they
He made
said the coach they said the coach what endorsed it, like we stand behind the linebacker before they even sentenced them, or not sentenced them, but gave them the ruling. So I feel like that has something to do with it too. They like, oh, D'Amico, you want to play? Okay, we're gonna give him 3 games then.
yeah. I mean, the general manager came out and said something too. It was like, you know, 3 games is a little bit overboard when he's making a football play. You feel me? And then he came out, he apologized, saying that, the yeah, I don't mean to hurt nobody. I'm out here to hit you, but I'm trying to make sure you go to your family at the end of the day too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He's like, but I just play tough. But the game is getting too soft. You feel me?
man. I
But
mean
that's
they
the that's the reason why, because how these quarterbacks is ending up. That was nasty, especially that defensive position. You feel me?
and he had just got back.
Right. Exactly.
So it's like, damn, and they fuck with Trevor Lawrence, even though he ain't really all that. They the league fuck with him. I feel like so they like, nah, you can't do that to him. I feel like that was a if that was Winston, they would have looked the other way.
Yeah. If it was Sean Watson, they would have.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, Texas moved to 8-5. Jaguars fall to 2-10. Uh, we talked about the Chargers, Falcons, Jets, and the Seahawks. 26-21. Seattle moved to 7-5, and then the Jets moved to 3-9. Boo
Are
boo.
they eliminated yet?
Oh yeah, they done.
They're
They, they done. The Dolphins got more action than they do.
yeah, the Jets is crazy. Like that, they was fool's gold.
They
That's all I'm saying. Like I don't be believing when certain teams is good, and like the Jets, they one of them teams that I don't be believing that's gonna be good. Like I just got to see it. Like the Jets and the Browns always got to see it. Like let
right
me see, because they just known for being a bad team, man. It's like that's crazy. You pick up Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams in the middle of the season. Have they won one? Or they won one game with that nigga?
against Houston. That was it
Yeah, that
on
shit
Halloween.
crazy. I don't. That's how you know it's culture. I keep saying it every week. It's just it ain't on paper. It's just culture in that locker room. Niggas ain't fucking with Rodgers. Rodgers in there. Ain't nobody playing ping pong with that nigga. Everybody like, bruh,
Yeah,
ain't no camaraderie.
I'm tired of talking about the Jets by now.
Yeah.
Get your ass to the back of the bus. Next game, man. This was a fade right here. I didn't see this being a high scoring game like it was. I never seen fucking Russell Wilson throw for over 400 yards. Uh, Steelers beating Cincinnati 44-38. Steelers is the real deal.
Yeah. They the real deal because they could win. They can win all games. They can win the little defensive games, all field goals, and
Yeah.
then they can win the shootout. They just prove that they can win the shootout. So and then they got a good defense. They got a good head coach. They got a veteran quarterback who's been there. Uh, yeah, they got all the ingredients to be for real.
I To me, this is who I'm gonna pick to go to the Super Bowl for real.
The
This,
Steelers.
this is the team that's gonna knock off the Chiefs if they go head to head. This is who I'm fucking with because they win it convincingly. You feel me? Like you said, the hard fought games, barely scoring field goal games, they winning. They can win off special teams. They can win off defense. They can win a shootout. You feel me? They can win the regular back and forth games. I'm fucking with the Steelers, man.
I don't I don't like they receivers.
I don't neither, but they,
I
but
like
they winning
Austin
with.
is straight.
Feel me? They are
Huh?
winning with them. They are producing with them. You feel me?
Yeah, they are. They
This,
are.
this is just like Russell Wilson when he was with Seattle. Who the fuck is Doug Baldwin? You feel me?
Yeah, Tate.
Who the
Tate. I
fuck?
like Tate.
he had Golden Tate, but who the fuck is Lockett?
Yeah,
I'm talking about at the point
yeah. When at the
Wilson
time,
at that time. Like, who is these niggas? But they went him.
yeah,
You feel me? But
that's true.
he got him a Pat Fire move. He got him somebody like a Lockett and Calvin Austin. He got him a nigga like DK and Pickens.
Pickens.
Yeah, you feel me? He got him an old Wiley vet as Williams. But yeah, I ain't been seeing Williams like that. But that other receiver can go in and out. You can put anybody there and he gonna make it happen. They running game looking good. They got uh what's my boy? Warren, Jalen Warren back. So Jalen Warren and Najee Harris been balling. You feel me? Along
Yeah.
with that defense. That defense is still curtain.
No, that defense is dangerous. Cause they out like I seen who the fuck was that? Watt. I see Watt. They tried to run it. It was like towards the end of the game, and they tried to run it with Brown for the end zone. They like on the 5 yard line, and
Mhm.
Watt just sliced in and smacked. Cuz I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, like it's just, like when you do that at like that it ain't no yards. We ain't give you no yards, nigga.
Hey,
Like it's gonna be tough to get to score on them.
how you let me see how you say oh boy last name. Cause him and Watt balling.
Yeah, the D tackle. He was a rookie last year.
No, Nick Herbing.
Oh, Nick Herbie.
Linebacker.
Oh, the linebacker. Okay. No, I thought you were talking about that D tackle they got.
Nah, number 51. Him, Alex Highsmith, and TJ Watt.
They
Killing.
dangerous.
Killing.
And they got that. I like they
And it,
DBs.
and they got Patrick Queen, bro. We forget about Patrick Queen. I
Yeah.
too. And,
I feel like that's what's wrong with the Ravens. They lost too many niggas.
and they got old man Cam Hayward still busting up the O line. You feel
Now
me?
they got another D tackle too. I can't think of his name. That nigga balling. I
Uh,
cannot think of his D tackle name, but he low key he probably leading D
is it
tackles in
Larry
stats.
uh, Angajobi?
Yeah, on the Joby,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That nigga balling this year.
Yeah, man. Steelers looking like the real deal. That's who I'm fucking with out the AFC.
I like they coach. I always, I'm from my black people, so he black, he a winning
Exactly.
coach, so I fuck with that. But when that nigga stood on that field on that kick return,
Oh, it
and
got the way?
bruh, I always gonna fuck with him for that. I swear to God, that nigga, I was like this nigga. Oh, good. What happened? Where you go? Where this nigga go? This nigga phone probably died. That's crazy. I think his phone died. So what's up, chat? That was funny. Russ looking good. Yeah, Russ looking good. They gonna be tough in the playoffs. For sure, for sure, they gonna be tough in the playoffs. Yeah. And now black and yellow is important. The Steelers is definitely important. I'm still here. Hold on. Hard good. Fly, Eagles, fly. We gonna get to the Eagles. We gonna get to the motherfucking
You
Eagles.
see me?
Yep.
All right, for sure. All right, yeah. I fuck with Tomlin, man. That's my favorite coach in the league, man.
Yeah, just even his quotes, like when they talking, like they asked him about Antonio Brown, that nigga
Nigga
grooved on them
walked
niggas,
off.
like quit playing with me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I fucks with Tomlin.
if I had to play for any coach, it would probably be for Tomlin.
Oh hell yeah. That that
Yeah, just cause
that
he defensive mind. Like Reed to be tight to play with too, cause Reed seemed like he more joke, and he ain't gonna be as strict. I feel like Reed ain't as strict just cause he ain't strict. I don't feel
yeah,
like Reed strict. I feel like he give leeway, but I feel like Tomlin, nigga, this is the standard is the standard.
right, exactly. That he make that quote up?
Yeah, that's why I said
Yeah.
it.
He got the whole league saying that shit now.
Man, it's true.
Trendsetter. All right, another close game. Minnesota versus Arizona 23-22. Um,
I watched that game.
yeah, to me, Kyler threw this game away when he threw that pickup.
Yeah. Uh, it was a close game. It was a close game throughout. It was like a field goal game early or something like that, and it just kept getting to the red zone and couldn't
Yeah,
score type shit. Like, and them be the games where then you lose, excuse me, by 1 point. It's like, damn, we would have just scored when we was down there, we would have won.
yeah. Vikings another team that find ways to win. You feel me? Stick it out. They moved to 10-2. Cardinals is 6-6. Another 6-6 team now. Remember we had them at the top of their division at one.
Yeah,
Uh, but now they out. We ain't got to go through the Commanders and the Titans game. That was, you know, that was a blowout. But the next game, marquee matchup between the Eagles and the Ravens, 24-19, Philly winning.
wait, before we go there all the way there, that was y'all bounce back game.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. Yeah, yeah,
Okay, I'm just making sure because
yeah.
man, I was on a Jaden Daniels train, and now that motherfucker just slow it down.
Yeah. He back though. He got
Okay,
tired of.
long as he needed that buy, huh?
Yeah, well, he ain't had a bye yet. He got a bye this week.
Oh, this y'all bye week.
This is our bye week.
Okay,
Uh,
okay, yeah.
he got tired of people talking that Bo
Bo
Nix.
Nix, Bo
Yeah,
Nix still right there.
he is. But you got to think though, when everybody was high on Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix was wetting the bed. You feel me? Now,
Yeah, he started off hella slow. He didn't throw no touchdown like the first 3 games, four
yeah.
games or something.
So now that he on his run, they trying to take it away from Jay. And Cam Newton told him like, be careful. He's like, they gon' he was like, he pretty much warned him like, they gonna turn their back on you. They always do.
Yeah.
So that
Okay. Nah, that's cool. Hopefully y'all can bounce. He can bounce back. Cause like I said, I'm a Jaden Daniels fan. I'm looking at this nigga the last couple of weeks. I'm like, bruh, this nigga is he hurt? I'm thinking he injured, playing injured out
well,
there.
he did had a rib injury, and I think when we played against the Eagles, they hurt that nigga even more. You feel me? On top of a bruised ego, because we got our ass kicked by him. But he just ain't been able to bounce back since then. And now that you feel me, we've been playing against lesser competition since he's been being able to sustain that injury up until this week, which is his bye week. He finally get the rest and not get hit. You feel me?
Yeah.
I want to say who else got a bye week?
The Ravens got a bye week this week.
Nah, Ravens already had theirs.
The Ravens, nah.
They got a bye week.
Yeah, they got a bye week this week.
All right, I'm gonna have to check. I thought it was us in Houston, and so
Nah.
I'm gonna have to
I
look.
got Lamar. I got Lamar on my fantasy.
Okay, okay, for sure. Uh,
I had to pick up Matthew Stafford this week for that nigga.
okay, so tell me about what you seen in this Raven Eagles game, because I was halfway asleep through that one. I probably missed like the first half.
Uh, Shit, it was a heavyweight fight. It was close, but Barkley is really he make me I got he make me believe in Eagles. I didn't think Barkley was gonna have this big of an impact,
Hmm.
but the way that Barkley he just taking over games and it's not making Hurts throw the ball and shit. Cause don't get me wrong, Hurts still can win the game. Hurts still can throw to beat you too. Don't get that twisted. I just
Uh-huh.
feel like your chances of winning with him throwing is lower. Like the way that they playing, he ain't even throwing the ball over 20 times type shit.
Exactly.
So it's like that you all you gotta do is just hand the ball off and shit. I got Saquon as MVP.
Yeah.
I got Saquon as MVP. Like if they team finish like on the pace that they're on right now, and he don't even got to get 2,000. He just got to win the rushing title. I think I give it to him just because he really is the difference maker over there.
Okay. Where you got the Ravens at right now, as far as in the AFC, man?
The
Uh,
Ravens, they dangerous. They gonna make the playoffs. They gonna have to go on the road. They gonna probably play. They probably gonna play like the Texans first round,
mm-hmm.
and they'll beat the Texans. But then when it comes to the Bills and the Chiefs and Pittsburgh, they gonna lose. I think they the fourth best over there. Uh, because I always look at when, like I said, Thanksgiving. How you playing around Thanksgiving? How your team ended? And it's just like they not looking good.
They not. They not.
It's like they fun to watch because Lamar could go crazy, and then you got Henry who could go crazy, but they lost too much. They lost too much on defense, and it's showing. Even though they defense came to play, and most of the time when they've been losing, they defense have been coming to play. Like it's really been their offense the reason why they losing. But I just feel like they defense ain't creating them turnovers or scoring when you missing like 6, 7 people off the defense.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, so I feel like they like the fourth best in the ALC. I see them second round, the floor uh championship game, the ceiling.
Okay. That's
I
fair.
don't see them getting to the Super Bowl though, but I see them the championship game. They're gonna have to play the Bills. They on the road too much. Like they not gonna have no home game. So that first game, like I said, they're gonna play like the Texans or something. They'll probably win. Then that second round, if they win, that's it. They ain't winning no more.
So shit. Right now, they not the leaders of their division. So I want to say if playoffs started right now, what would they be? Would they be the fifth they beat the Chargers, right?
Yeah, they beat the Chargers last week.
Fifth. Chargers would be the sixth, and Denver would be the seventh.
Yeah, so who is that? Who the fourth seed?
Is it whoever win their division? So it'll be Bills, Chiefs, Texans, and what's the other division? Steelers.
But Steelers up there. Steelers should be the second seed.
I'm saying it is however you want to flip it. You know what I'm saying? Second seed, or Steelers. It's
But
still
I'm saying because I'm saying most likely they gonna finish the fifth seed.
who gonna finish the fifth seed? The Ravens?
Yeah,
Nah, they'll be the fifth seed. Yeah, but
yeah. So that's why then the fifth seed play the fourth seed. That's why I was saying who gonna be that
oh, the
fourth
fifth,
seed.
fifth play the fourth.
Yeah,
Ooh,
because
that's
you fifth, so you fifth, fourth play each other, 3, 6 play each other, and 2,
oh,
7 play each other.
seven. Yeah, okay. Ooh, that's gonna be that's
That's
ain't
what I'm saying. So they're gonna have to play a division leader the first game, which most likely gonna be the Texans. That's why I said the Texans.
okay. Shit. Okay. All right. So, we coming up on an hour? Uh, Sunday night, Bills and the 49ers. 49ers got their feet whooped in the snow. It's all bad for the 49ers, man.
Yeah,
With all
they probably in worse position than us.
yeah, yeah,
I'm talking about to like finish the season.
yeah.
Like these motherfuckers is like they limping into the motherfucking
End of the season.
like bruh. They don't nobody want to play. Don't nobody like I feel like they disappointed in their season and no McCaffrey. That's it. Cancel Christmas.
Cancel Christmas, man, and
Cause
then
Purdy can't do it with no Ayuk and no McCaffrey.
right.
Like he need his players.
They I guess with that being said, you can say Debo been basic cable this year. He got all career lows.
Debo always been basic cable. He just a dog when he got the ball.
Right.
Like Debo don't run the best routes. Debo is not the fastest receiver. Like Debo is just when he got the ball in his hands on a quick screen or even him at running back on a toss or anything when he got the ball in his hand, he just tough to bring down because he run hard like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But as far as skills, if you're looking at him like running a post or running out or hands, he for sure basic cable. Like I
Yeah.
said, what separate him is his aggressiveness when he got the ball. Ain't nobody trying to tackle that nigga.
Man, this game it pissed me off kind of because I'm playing against my commissioner in my other fantasy league, right?
Uh-huh.
Me and him in the same division. Had I won this game, we would have the same record, right? And I would be ahead of the division. Do you know when Josh Allen threw the ball to Amari Cooper and he pitched it back to him and
Uh-huh.
they gave him a passing touchdown and a receiving touchdown on that play, giving him
Yeah.
2 touchdowns on one play?
Yeah. Nah, I got him in the FMW league. I got Josh Allen as my quarterback over there. So yeah, they just didn't give him no catch, but he
Yeah,
got 12 points for that
yeah.
motherfucker.
I'm like, man, ain't this about a bitch?
Yeah, yeah. Hey,
Hey,
that's a passing.
I lost by 2 points because of that.
Oh yeah, nah, that's crazy.
Nigga,
That's crazy.
nigga,
Yeah.
I'm the last team to get into the playoffs. We got one more game left. And nigga, next week if I lose, it's two other niggas they got the same record that I can beat. If they win, they go up, and I'm out of the playoffs because of that.
So yeah, so your playoffs start this week.
Man,
That's how I feel too. I play MN. I gotta beat that nigga. I'm like shit. I didn't fall all the way back. I'm in there. I'm looking at my percentage chances. That shit say like 60 something. Like that's cool. That's cool. I like my chances.
W
Huh?
and FMW league.
Yep. I
Oh,
made all the way to like right now. If you look at the bracket, I'm that 6th seed. But for sure, if I lose, somebody gonna take it. So I gotta
I,
win.
I ain't even been paying attention to the seeding in that one. Let me go in and look.
Yeah, it's cracking. It's a gang of 7-6, 7-7, 6-7. It's all right there.
Okay, let me go in and look at that real
That
quick.
shit getting tricky.
All right. While I'm looking at this, the Browns and the Broncos last night. Did you think it was gonna be a slugfest like that last night?
Uh, Honestly, yeah, because Jameis Winston was playing. I always feel like Jameis Winston he just he got to put up a bunch of points because he gonna throw a pick to the house. It's just gonna be high scoring.
Right, right.
I swear, when Winston play, just go over because he gonna either get him points and he gonna need to score points, or it's just like he just one of them. He a gunslinger, so he just I felt like I knew it was gonna be a high scoring game. I didn't know it was gonna be that high scoring, but I felt like it was gonna be points.
Oh yeah, it's 4 y'all. There's 6 and 7.
Yeah, we right. That's what I'm saying. I got it right now, but I gotta play him in.
And okay, you got to play M in is 7 and 6. So damn, it's only two 7 and 6 teams.
It's cracking.
It's cracking, and then you got Ocho who 5 and 8 who can get his way up in that mix too. Depending.
I think eight too many losses. I don't think eight gonna get you in because only 6 teams make it. So I feel like eight is his chances is still there, but I don't think he gonna be able to do it. Just eight is too many losses. Cause
Oh,
six
he
is
got a,
six. I'm barely in there with six.
he got a 1% chance.
That's what I'm saying. I'm barely in there with six. So eight is done. I feel
You got
like seven, you flirting with it. Six, you in there. Seven, you flirting with it. You might not make it. It's gonna be head to head. It's gonna go to that head to head matchup if it's seven.
you got a 62%. Cheddar Chulo got 29. Uh, Bell got 30, and Eli got 18.
Yeah, yeah. That's why. So as long as I win, I'm in. That's all I care about. Just getting in the dance. Then shit, anything can happen.
Okay. Oh,
But
Floyd,
hey, but did you see this Jameis Winston uh
nigga, yeah.
shout out to the congregation, man. Hey, this is Jameis Winston funny. He said, I know I'm better than this. I asked the Lord to please deliver me from throwing pick sixes.
That dude, hey,
Oh my God,
what
bruh.
up? He got a job waiting for him at one of these publications, bro. They going
Bruh. That's the funniest shit that I see. I seen that shit this morning. I was crying, laughing. That nigga said he asking the Lord to take the pick sixes away from him. He
Right,
acting like that. He addicted to that shit. He
right.
like
That's crazy. That's crazy.
take this pick six demon away from me, Lord. That's a crazy shit to say. I know I'm better than this.
Right,
Deliver me, Lord.
right. You got time to do the week 14 preview?
Yep, come on.
Okay. So hold on, let me get my pen and pad down. All right, so this Thursday, we got the Packers and we got the Lions. Who you got?
Lions due for a loss. They been winning too much.
Okay. So you think they do for a loss? And they playing at home though.
Oh,
Huh?
Lions. I don't care.
Okay.
I got Green Bay.
Uh, I need to get in these goddamn fantasy playoffs. I got Jaden Reed, Jordan Love, Tucker Kraft, and Brandon McManus. I need the Packers to go off and make this a shootout. So I'm going Packers too.
Okay.
Saints Giants. I'm going Saints.
Yeah, I don't even know who the Giants quarterback is.
He didn't look half bad though against y'all. He just ain't, he ain't played all season.
Oh, Drew Lock.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was wondering. I'm like, who the fuck they quarterback? Yeah, nah. I got Saints.
Steelers get their revenge against the Browns this week. Steelers being at home. Who you got?
Steelers.
Same.
They on the mission.
Um, Minnesota versus Atlanta. Minnesota.
Minnesota,
Yep.
Atlanta, they bullshit.
You know what? I think Atlanta gets the one right here. Make shit interesting.
This is the game that Atlanta, if they want to still be in the mix, and I do feel like Atlanta could win this game because Minnesota they be going to the wire. They like you said they just be winning at the end. So I can't see Atlanta winning, but I got Minnesota. Fuck Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Atlanta. Raiders versus the Bucks. I got the Bucks.
Yeah,
Bu-
Raiders done. They exhausted everything last week. They done.
Yeah, Bucks need to make shit interesting too. If the Falcons win, the Bucks need to win too. Uh, Eagles versus the Panthers. I'm sure you got the Eagles.
Yeah.
Even though,
Eagles on the mission.
yeah,
Eagles looking tough right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, shit. I don't want to play. I feel like Eagles would beat the Lions if they played them today.
said yesterday on post game pull up, I'd rather play against the Lions right now than to play against the Eagles.
Eagles is tough right now. They I don't even know what it is either. They just
Nigga, it's Saquon Barkley. You said it. He
yeah. That's exactly what it is.
going crazy.
That's exactly and it's like, but it don't start off like that. It just
It don't.
gradually go like.
In the fourth quarter, he two both of those, nigga. Same
Man.
coming.
That shit crazy, bro. This nigga fumbled. He fumbled last week. Like they trying to run the clock out. He fumbled. He get
Yeah,
the ball back, and then the next play, he ran with two hands on the ball. He just was chattering his feet. He got like 12 yards off of like just. He was just running hard, and he was mad. He fumbled the play
yeah,
before, and he just iced the game like off a regular run play. I'm like, God damn. That shit was supposed to be like a 2 yard run. That nigga just ran hard. Like that was just all just I'm stronger than you. I'm mad. I just fumbled, and I'm about to get 10 yards.
right.
But
Uh,
yeah, I got Eagles.
all right. Next game, Jacksonville versus the Titans. Boo boo.
Mm, this is the Dookie Bowl. I got Jacksonville though.
You got
No,
Jackson
I got Titans. I got Titans. Who at home?
Titans.
Yeah, I got Titans. Jacksonville. Uh, they nailing it in.
Yeah, I got the Titans as well. Uh, Jets versus Dolphins. I'm going. Oh,
Dolphins, Jets. They regularly go to Cancun. 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
yeah. Um, just to be a good fade right here. Seattle versus Arizona in Arizona. This can be for the division right here. Who you?
Ooh, Seattle be winning late. Arizona at home. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. Wait, didn't we have that game last time?
Huh?
Well, no, that was that, who played? Cause I was like, I got that bird. I got the Didn't the Seahawks just play the Cardinals not too long ago?
Hold on, let me see.
Who the Cardinals played our last time we did it? Was it the Falcons or was it the Seahawks?
Hold on, let
I
me.
mean, yeah,
We got week 10 right here, week 9, week 11. We didn't. Where's week 12 at?
we didn't do one last week.
Yeah, this is week. We didn't do one for week 13, but we did one
Oh,
for week
okay, yeah. So
12.
week 12, cause I remember I was saying I got one bird against another bird.
Damn, I don't know where the hell I put.
Week 12.
Yeah, let me see if.
It don't matter. Fuck it. I got the I got Kyler Murray in there.
Oh, here it go right here. Here it go right here. Um,
Who the Cardinals play that week?
it was Cardinals in Seattle.
Oh, okay. See, yeah, that's what I remember. I was like, I got one bird, then I went to the other bird. But
Right.
who won?
Seattle won, didn't they?
Seattle won. Okay, yeah. Cardinals get their get back.
Let me see. Seattle won 16-6.
Oh yeah, Cardinals get their get back.
Okay, so you got Cardinals.
Yeah. It went black again. Slow it down. I just want to get to know you, but don't.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
Okay.
What was
Bills,
that, your peoples?
Bills versus the Rams. They playing here at SoFi. I got the Bills.
Yeah, Bills. They on the mission. This is an easy game for Josh Allen in the dome.
All right. The Bears play the 49ers this week. Do they get their first win since the Hail Mary? They playing in Frisco.
No, no, they don't get the win. They don't get the tough game, close game, tough close game, but nah.
Tell Floyd, T-Rail, Smack, uh, who else? Who else for
SB,
alert? Yeah, SB. I ain't heard none of them niggas in weeks.
they quiet.
They
They
could tell
quiet.
they could tell Q it's all right to come outside.
He don't even do the games at his house no more.
There's no need to.
He don't even do the games at his house. That's crazy.
I'm going Bears on this one.
I got Niners though. I got Niners.
All right. Oh, this would be a good fade right here. Chiefs versus the Chargers.
Chargers trying to measure themselves up, but Chiefs division game. Chiefs own them.
Okay, so you got Chiefs.
Yeah. Chargers trying to measure themselves up like they.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
All right, Chargers. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chargers. They played against the Ravens. They lost. That was like a measurement game to see where they measure up against the elite teams. And it's another measurement game, but it's a division measurement game. And Patrick Mahomes and them, I feel like they win.
They playing in KC. It's December. This is the Sunday night game too. It's December. You know it snows out there in KC too. Sunny LA. I don't think they can deal with that weather. I'm going.
Man, the Niners was looking wounded in that fucking snow.
Man,
I feel bad for them. I'm like, they don't want to be here.
nigga,
They,
you see when Juwan Jennings went in motion and nigga slipped?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I seen that.
I'm
Or
like,
when the D tackle, he was in the 3-point stance, they said, "Hi," the nigga fell right on his face. That shit was funny.
all right, and then Monday night, y'all got the Bengals, man. What y'all doing?
Shit, Bengals gave up, I think. I don't think they. I think it's going to be an entertaining game, but Bengals let us. We at home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we get another win at home. Bengals. We get to 7-7. So we play Bengals, and then I think we play the Panthers. So I think that's what's gonna get us to 7-7.
I'm going Bengals in this one.
All right,
I'm going Bengals.
that's
Uh,
cool.
let's go over our games from week 12.
All right,
All right, so we both picked the Steelers and we both took a L. Uh, we both picked the Bucks. We got a W.
this week 12, right?
Week 12. We
All right,
we both picked the Chiefs. We both picked the Commanders and lost. We both picked the Dolphins. We both picked the Texans. They lost. We both picked the Lions. They won. You picked the Vikings. I picked the Bears. We both picked the Broncos. We both picked the Niners. Well, no. Yeah, we both picked the Niners. They got their feet whooped. You picked the Cardinals. I picked Seattle. You picked the Rams. I picked the Eagles. We both picked the Ravens. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You went 7-6. I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I went 8-5. Now I need to tally up our overalls.
you trying to creep up?
Yeah, man. So you 38-18. I'm 37-19. One game. You got me by one game. You heard?
Oh, okay, I got you by one game.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's cool.
All right, man. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's show. Hove and Big Time Takes.
That's right.
Sure y'all hit that like button, man. What time you heading to the Apollo?
We got to be there at 4, but like I said, I gotta make 2 runs before I even head that way on some shit. But we start at 4. I don't think we got no guests today. Um, but we are gonna talk about ODM Slim and all that.
Oh yeah, that was crazy yesterday.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we got some narratives to get off on for sure, for sure.
Okay, for sure, man. Well, yeah, man. This was
All
a
right,
We'll see y'all next week, Tuesday, same time. We'll be on Tiny Channel on the congregation. Y'all,
that's right.
sure y'all tap in. Let me see. Did we get any super chats at all today?
I ain't see.
Oh yeah, no, we ain't getting none. So we good.
Okay.
All right, my boy. I see you, man.
All right, for sure. In a minute. Love y'all, chat. I'm
Yes,
gone.
sir.
Uh.